Well, good morning, everybody. So, it's a beautiful morning, the sun's shining, it's a little chilly, but hey, there's no snow, so that's awesome. I want to show you what I've been working on this Easter weekend. I'm taking today off, and after you see this, you might understand why, but let me show you. I have been digging out this tree stump that was, well, the tree was taken down last year, and the poor guys started at like 9 o'clock in the morning, went until 10 o'clock at night, and they offered to come back this year because they were unable to get out all the stumps. So I've been removing all the sawdust, the debris, and digging out the stump. So this is a gigantic stump. Yeah, the center of the stump, I haven't finished clearing it out, as you can see there. But yeah, I've got to remove all the chips so they can hopefully get at her and get rid of the rest of it. So I've been using a hatchet, a shovel, a hatchet. I was able to hack off some smaller roots. So there's one I hacked away at and tore apart. And yeah, there it is. I use a hatchet for it. So yeah, it's a work in progress. So back in the house, it's a little chilly outside. It's still pretty early. I think it's only about 8:30, somewhere around there. It's supposed to warm up, but not a whole lot today. In a couple days, we're going to be back to like nearly 20 degrees Celsius, which is going to be awesome. But I decided to take today off. Today is Monday. It's Easter Monday. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If you don't, happy Monday. And so I have the day off, and I decided I have been shoveling out that stump area and doing yard work every day this week. So yeah, between the moving of the rocks and cleaning out the beds and digging out that stump, I'm like, you know what, I'm taking a day off. I'm a little achy. My one knee hurts, and it's because predominantly when I was shoveling and, you know, pushing the shovel through the surface, I'd use my foot, and it was my left foot. And so I used my left foot to get down. And, you know, when it was just soil, no problem. However, when you'd hit a tree root, you're not moving that shovel. So yeah, so my left knee hurts a little bit. So yeah, I'm taking the day off. I'm just gonna chill, do whatever, and just enjoy the day. So back to work tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just enjoying today. I hope you're enjoying today as well. So I also wanted to share with you, I had a bit of a weight loss setback. I had a weird situation going. So I was doing the calorie counting, and that was all going along fine, tickety-boo. But the scale started to go up. Oh, hello. Hello, Olive. Hi. Hello, my pretty girl. Okay, so Olive paid us a visit. So the scale was going up, and I've been doing a lot of yard work. I've also doing a lot of ab work because I wanted better abs, and kind of reduce my stomach area. And so I've been concentrating on that. Like, you know, I do my cardio. I've also been doing the ab workouts, the yard work, and yeah, the scale was going up. And I'm like, well, I'm not going off track with my eating, because yeah, I went through all my logs and I was really conscious of it. And yeah, but the scale was going up, so I couldn't figure it out. And so I was going along, and then I decided, you know what, well, let's check my measurements. So even though the scale went up, I lost 2 inches off my hips, and I lost about an inch. I think it was like an inch and a quarter off my waist. I lost nothing off the chest area. So I was like, oh, okay, so am I building muscle? And so it was getting to me, and I decided to take this weekend. Twig is now on the other side of the chair saying hello. Hi, my girl. Yeah, thanks for scratching the chair. I love you. Yeah. Okay, so with the long weekend, I decided to just, I'm not dieting. I'm just gonna do whatever it is I want to do and enjoy myself, because the scale was going up anyways. So the numbers going up as opposed to the measurements going down were kind of, you know, messing with me. So I just took the weekend off. I'm going to, or today actually, I started, I'm not doing intermittent fasting, taking a break from that. And I'm going to do keto for the next couple weeks because psychologically I need to see the numbers drop. So I'm doing a strict keto, clean keto. I'm not doing dirty keto. I'm not doing stuff like having keto cookies or making fathead dough stuff. It's calorie counting and carb counting, and I call it clean keto. I think is kind of what I'm leaning towards calling it. It's oftentimes when you do keto, you can do a bunch of fancy calculations where you look at the carb amount in a serving of whatever you want, and you deduct the sugar alcohols and you deduct the fiber, and then you get what's called a net carb. And that doesn't work for my body. I don't know why, it just doesn't. Years and years ago, like a decade ago, I did the old Atkins program where it was just subtracting the fiber. That one worked for me. However, now that I'm older and I'm dealing with perimenopause, so my hormones are kind of, you know, all over. Sometimes they're good and normal, and then other times they're not. So yeah, so my body's changing. I have to change with my body. Can't just deny it. Like, I'm gonna do what I did in my 20s and 30s. No, I'm not in my 20s and 30s. That's just not gonna work. So I'm trying to find what fits for me. So I'm gonna try the 2 weeks keto, and like I said, a clean keto. So I got on the scale this morning and was disappointingly at 227. Like I said, though, I've lost inches, so that's messing with me. Hi, Olive. And yeah, so I'm gonna do this. This is the plan I've come up with, and so whatever the carb amount is, that's what I'm recording. So if I eat something that has 6 carbs in it, hello, my girl, you gotta leave the camera alone. Okay, yeah, okay. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? No, put me down, put me down. So if there's 6 carbs in it, I'm counting it as 6 carbs. So if there's 1 carb in it, I'm counting it as 1 carb. It doesn't matter if it's like high in fiber or whatever. If the carb says whatever number, then that's the number I'm using. So I've set my carb limit. My calorie limit I've increased from 1,300 up to I think I keep telling myself 1,500, then I'm like, maybe I'm at 1,600, and I'm like, no, 15, 16, so somewhere around there. So is what the what my calorie intake is going to be, just because keto is higher in you know, meat, I find, higher protein, which is probably something that I need anyways, because I was not having much meat before, and I noticed some sluggish stuff going on with my body and system. So yeah, so I'm increasing the protein that I'm eating. I'm not doing all this tracking stuff where I'm tracking the calories, the carbs, the protein, all that sort of thing, because for me, I'm not a very detail-oriented person, so to track all that stuff is just a little much for me. And I know there's a bunch of electronic counters out there, MyFitnessPal and all that sort of thing, but I just hate doing them. It's just yeah, I just don't like it. I don't care if it takes 30 seconds in order to look up something and punch it in. No, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like the app. I don't like using the app. I don't like using the online tool. I just don't. So it's not my thing. So pen and paper, I don't know why. It just, yeah, that's fine. Ironically, I'd rather spend 5 minutes looking up each individual item and doing the calculation, because I tend to have odd grams. Like this morning I had red bell pepper and I had 26 grams of red bell pepper. Like, yeah, can I go to the app, punch that in and have it in? Yeah, but I just didn't want to. So for me, writing down 26 and then figuring it out, it's like, ooh, I'm mentally getting worked out too. This is great. So because I have to do math. Oh, wonderful. Mental stimulation. Okay. I don't know. It's just a weird, quirky thing with me. Yeah, you like using the apps and like to punch things in, good for you. So do it. The tools are there. But for me, nah, I just don't like it. My whole journey, my whole thing has been, you know what, I'll try something, and if it's working, great, and if it's not, all right, I need to make a modification. All right, so I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.